Good morning, students. Let us understand the mole concept. Okay, so mole concept. What is the mole? Mole means it is the 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23, and 0 means Avogadro's number. So 1 mole is equal to 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23. 2 moles means 12.022 into 10 to the power of 23. Okay, so let us understand the mole concept. Okay, we know that mass of 1 mole, mass means weight. The sodium weight is how much? For example, 23 grams. So now the mass of 1 mole of sodium will be how much? 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23. And 2 moles of sodium, mass of sodium is how it will be? It will be doubled. Only 6 will be doubled. 12 into 0, 2 to 10 to the power of 23. Okay. So particles of a substance is equal to its relative atomic or molecular or formula mass given in grams. Mass means weight. Okay. Any weight of the element is equal to the mole. For example, hydrogen weight is how much? Only 1, and this weight is equal to the 1 mole, 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23. If it becomes say 2 moles, it also becomes a 12.022 into 10 to the power of 23. Okay, so the mole is equal to the weight of the molecular relative. It is equal to the atomic weight or molecular weight. Molecular means CO2. Molecular weight or formula mass given in grams. Grams means weight of the elements in the periodic table given in the grams, 23 grams. Okay, like that. So it is equal. For example, before they understood like any element measured in the volumes, not in the weight. Volumes means what? Liters. So in the atmosphere, it occupies the place of 22.4 liters of space. At where at 0 degrees Celsius and 1 atmospheric pressure. So 1 mole of any gas occupies 22.4 liter space. Understand? So here, this gives us another way of understanding and writing formula and chemical equations. When we say that carbon dioxide is taking part in a reaction and depict it as a CO2, then we are saying that 1 molecule of CO2 is involved. Okay, 1 molecular CO2 is involved. So here in the CO2, now CO2 is an atom or molecule? CO2 is a molecule or compound. CO2 is not a atom or element now. Okay, because here carbon and oxygen are together. And we know that atoms and molecules are extremely minute particles. Minute means very small particles. And it is impossible to carry out reaction. Please follow the textbook when I am taking the class. Simply don't see the videos. And underline the points. So where only atom or molecule of substance are taking part. This means that when we write CO2, then it can also stand for 1 mole of CO2 molecule. So we are telling only carbon is there means 1 mole of, if only atom is there, carbon, we say like 1 mole of carbon atom. Carbon atom. Here now we have a CO2. It is a molecule or a compound. Now we call this as what? 1 mole of CO2 molecule. If only carbon is there means we call it as a 1 mole of carbon atom. If it's like a molecule 2-3 atoms together, we call it as what? 1 mole of carbon dioxide molecule. Okay. Let us see how this can prove useful. The reaction of hydrogen and oxygen to form water can be written as. So how the water is forming? It is not clear here. I will write. Okay. So 2H2. Okay, 2H2 plus O2 gives rise to 2H2O. Oh, understand? Hydrogen plus water together, oxygen together, they make a water, 2H2O. In the reaction always you see, in the next lesson you will learn how to write the reactions. Okay. So here, so that it is a molecule now. Understand? O2 is also a molecule because two oxygens are there. Two atoms are there. Two atoms of oxygen. Two elements of oxygen. Hydrogen, though it is a single, 2 into 2, how much? 4. 4 hydrogens are here. 4 hydrogen atoms. In now we call it a hydrogen molecule. That means 2H2. Understand? So, here of two molecules of water, we can say one molecule of oxygen, O2, is reacting with the two molecules of hydrogen and it is forming a two molecules of water, 2H2O. Na? So, two molecules of water. But we can have half molecule of oxygen as written below. How does it mean? Though here half molecule of oxygen is using instead of one molecule of oxygen. So, H2O is formed. We can understand the above reaction using the mole concept. Here 1 mole of hydrogen molecule combines with 1 mole of hydrogen. 1 mole of hydrogen combines with the half mole of oxygen molecule to form 1 mole of water molecule. 1 mole of water molecule. Therefore, when we write H2, it can have two meanings. Okay, H2. 2H2O means two molecules of water, two molecules of water. One means one H2O means one molecule of water. 2H2O means two molecules of water. Okay, so here we can say that now one molecule of hydrogen with relative molecular weight of 2 units. Okay, so one molecule of hydrogen, that means H2O, one molecule of hydrogen. One molecule of hydrogen, since hydrogen is 2 are there, one molecule of hydrogen. Hydrogen weight is how much? 1. So 2 into 1. 2 hydrogens are there, na? So 2 into 1 is equal to 2 units. We studied now how to find out the molecular weight. Yes. So this is the 2 units. Next one, 1 mole of hydrogen molecule whose molecular weight is 2 grams. If we say 1 molecule of hydrogen means it is the 2U. Okay. 1 mole of hydrogen. If it is a 1 mole of hydrogen molecule whose molecular weight is 2 grams. 1 mole of hydrogen molecule means what? So now we call it as a 2 grams. If without coming mole, only the 1 mole of hydrogen comes 2 units. If we write 1 mole of hydrogen molecule, we write it as a 2 grams. Understand the difference. Okay, now here when we see H2 plus Cl to 2HCl, we can describe the reaction in 2 ways. Okay, so here we can say 2 ways, na? This hydrogen. So we can say, how many ways we can say? Here we will see. Okay, so 2 molecules of hydrogen chloride, this one, na? 2 molecules of hydrogen chloride are formed when we react 1 molecule of hydrogen with 1 molecule of chlorine. When the 1 molecule of hydrogen is reacting with the 1 molecule of chlorine, it is forming a 2 molecules of hydrogen chloride. Okay, so another one we can say, we can also say like this, when mole of hydrogen molecule. Okay, we also can say another way, 1 mole of hydrogen molecule react with 1 mole of chlorine molecule, 2 moles of hydrogen chloride molecule are formed. Okay, like that also we can say. So explaining the following reactions using the mole concept. So by using the mole concept, how can we say this too? You just tell me. C plus half, yes, C plus half O2 gives rise to CO. Explain the following reactions using the mole concept. If I give the question, how can you say? CO means carbon monoxide. Okay, so 1 mole of carbon atom, carbon is only 1 is here, no, so it is an atom. 1 mole of carbon atom reacting with the half mole of oxygen molecule, 2 are there. half mole of oxygen molecule, it is giving 1 mole of carbon monoxide molecule. Otherwise we can say 1 carbon atom reacting with the half oxygen molecule to form a 1 molecule of carbon monoxide. Without adding the mole, and with adding the mole we can say in 2 ways. So like that only you tell for this also. Half Al2O3 plus 3HCl gives rise to aluminum oxide. Na? So how it can make? Understand? So this is the mole concept.